Today, we're diving into a hot topic that affects many of us. The habits we, as the middle class, need to stop doing in 2025 to improve our financial health, mental well-being, and overall quality of life. First up on our list is the over-reliance on credit cards. Now let's get candid here. Credit cards can be a double-edged sword. They offer convenience, security, and sometimes even rewards for our spending. But here's the kicker. They can also lead to a slippery slope of debt that many middle-class families struggle to escape. Recent studies show that middle-class households carry an average credit card debt of around $6,000. Credit cards encourage us to spend beyond our means, often leading us to rationalize purchases we really can't afford. You might tell yourself, it's just a little treat, or I'll pay it off next month. But the reality is many people end up only making minimum payments, which can result in accruing a significant amount of interest over time. Think about it. The average credit card interest rate hovers around 15% to 20%. This means those little purchases, the fancy dinner, the new shoes, the subscription services you forgot you signed up for, can become a financial burden pretty quickly. So in 2025, let's commit to breaking free from this cycle. Tip 1. Pay off your balance in full every month. This simple step prevents interest from piling up and saves you money in the long run. If you can't pay it all off, focus on paying down your highest interest cards first. Tip 2. Consider using cash or debit for everyday purchases. This helps you stick to a budget and avoid impulse buys. Carrying cash forces you to stay more mindful of what you're spending. If you see a new gadget or a trendy outfit, ask yourself, do I need this? Will this enhance my life? Or am I being swayed by marketing? Let's be honest, hanging on to plastic can be tempting when we're faced with enticing ads and peer pressure. But every time you swipe that card, ask yourself if you're spending money you don't have. Could it be that you're trying to impress others rather than investing in your future? To help curb the habit, try creating a no-spend challenge for yourself. Challenge yourself to go a week or even a month without using credit cards. Document how you feel throughout the process. It might be enlightening to see how your purchasing behaviors change when you're not relying on credit. And let's not forget about the emotional spending habit many of us have. When we're stressed, bored, or unhappy, it can be all too easy to turn to shopping as a way to cope. In 2025, let's address these emotional triggers head-on. Find healthier outlets, whether it's exercising, reading, or even spending time with loved ones, instead of reaching for the credit card. Remember, the road to financial freedom starts with awareness. By breaking the habit of relying on credit cards, we not only improve our financial health, but also create a healthier relationship with money. Imagine waking up in 2026 without the weight of credit card debt on your shoulders. Picture having the freedom to take that family vacation you've always wanted, or being able to save for a down payment on a home without added stress. So, middle-class friends, let's make 2025 the year we step away from credit card reliance and move towards a more financially responsible future. By taking control of our spending now, we'll pave the way for a richer, stress-free life tomorrow. Next, let's talk about a pervasive issue that many middle-class families face: living beyond our means. Have you ever found yourself scrolling through social media, seeing all those curated posts of friends flaunting their brand new cars, lavish vacations, or trendy home decor? It's easy to feel that pressure to keep up appearances. In our quest for status and acceptance, we often end up spending more than we can afford. The average middle-class household overspends, and this can lead to financial stress, anxiety, and even debt. In 2025, we must break free from this cycle of comparison and excess. Let's break it down a bit further. When we choose the bigger house, the flashier car, or the latest tech gadgets simply to impress others or fit into societal expectations, we're essentially sacrificing our financial stability. It's important to remember that true wealth isn't about what you own, but what you save. The first step towards financial freedom involves recognizing the difference between wants and needs. Tip 1. Create a monthly budget. Start by tracking your income and expenses. Use apps or old-fashioned pen and paper. Whatever works best for you. Categorize your spending into essentials, like housing, groceries, and utilities, versus non-essentials, such as dining out, streaming services, or those cute shoes that caught your eye at the mall. By identifying where your money is going, you'll likely discover areas where you can cut back. Maybe you'll realize you don't need that expensive gym membership when there are affordable options at home, or perhaps you can save a significant amount by cooking meals instead of eating out. Tip 2. Focus on experiences over possessions. Studies show that experiences, like traveling or attending concerts, lead to higher long-term satisfaction than material goods. So instead of splurging on the latest smartphone, consider investing in a memorable trip with friends or family. Create lasting memories instead of accumulating things that may only give you momentary joy. Next, let's talk about the habit of impulse buying. We've all been there, browsing online or wandering through the mall and suddenly feeling the urge to buy something on a whim. This can be particularly dangerous, especially when shopping online, where just a few clicks can lead to a purchase that you didn't plan for or need. Tip 3. Implement a waiting period for non-essential items. Before making a purchase that's not a necessity, like that trendy jacket or a new gaming console, commit to a 30-day waiting period. Often you'll find that the urge to buy fades away, and you'll save your money for something more meaningful. Tip 4. Challenge yourself to a no-spend month. This can be a game changer. During this time, commit to not spending any money aside from necessities like groceries and bills. You might be surprised at how much you save and how much you realize you don't need those non-essential items. Another aspect worth considering is the psychological impact of our spending habits. Our culture often equates financial success with external markers, like fancy cars or designer clothes. It's a trap. In 2025, let's focus on redefining our perspectives on success. Ask yourself questions like, what do I value most in life? What makes me truly happy? How can I work towards those goals while still living within my means? Remember, you have the power to break free from societal pressures. By redefining what success means for you, you can create a more authentic and fulfilling life without the burden of living beyond your means. In a nutshell, when we prioritize what truly matters, like financial security, personal happiness, and the health of our relationships, we can live richer lives without being shackled by debt and unhealthy financial habits. Imagine this, waking up each day knowing that you're grounded in your financial reality, not stressed over payments or how to keep up with others. Picture having the freedom to save for a family vacation, invest in your passions, or even start a side hustle without worrying about your basic needs being met. So, middle-class friends, let's make a collective effort in 2025 to stop living beyond our means. Let's make smarter decisions about our spending, focus on what we truly value, and remember that true wealth is not about the big house or the designer handbag. It's about peace of mind, security, and the ability to enjoy life without financial stress. Coming in at number 3 on our list is a habit that could potentially have serious consequences for our future: ignoring retirement savings. It's all too easy to push the idea of saving for retirement to the back of our minds, especially when we're caught up in the hustle and bustle of day-to-day life. But let's face it, thinking I'll save for retirement later is a dangerous game. Studies show that over 40% of Americans haven't even begun to save for retirement. As middle-class families, the reality is we must prioritize retirement savings more than ever. The earlier you start saving, the easier it is to build a substantial nest egg. Let's break this down. One of the most powerful concepts related to saving for retirement is compound interest. This is the interest calculated on the initial principal and also on the accumulated interest of previous periods. Simply put, the earlier you invest, the more time your money has to grow. For example, if you start investing just $200 a month at age 25 and you earn an average of 7% return over the years, you could accumulate over $400,000 by the time you retire at 65. But if you wait until age 35 to start saving the same amount, you'll end up with only about $240,000 at retirement. The difference? A whopping $160,000, which illustrates the importance of starting early. Tip 1. Take advantage of employer-sponsored retirement plans. If your employer offers a 401k or similar program, this is a golden opportunity you can't afford to miss. Not only do these plans offer tax benefits, but many employers will match your contributions up to a certain percentage. This is essentially free money. If you're not contributing at least enough to get the full match, you're leaving money on the table. Tip 2. Educate yourself about IRAs. Individual retirement accounts, IRAs, provide another fantastic way to save for your future. Traditional IRAs may offer tax deductions, while Roth IRAs allow for tax-free withdrawals in retirement. The limits for contributions can change yearly, so make sure to stay informed about how much you can contribute and which type fits your needs best. Tip 3. Set up automatic transfers to your retirement account. Just as you would set aside money for bills, treat your retirement savings as a non-negotiable expense. Set up automatic deductions from your paycheck or bank account into your retirement savings. This pay-yourself-first approach ensures you are consistently saving without having to think about it. Now let's talk about risk management. Investing in retirement accounts doesn't mean you have to play it safe 100% of the time. It's important to diversify your investments. Depending on your age and risk tolerance, think about how to allocate your investments across stocks, bonds, and other assets. A well-diversified portfolio can weather market fluctuations and provide more stability for your retirement savings. Tip 4. Regularly review and reassess your savings goals. Life changes, and so should your financial plans. Periodically check in on your retirement savings and investments. Are you on track to meet your goals? Do you need to increase your contributions as your salary grows? Make adjustments as needed to ensure you remain on your desired path. Tip 5. Don't ignore your health. This might seem unrelated, but investing in your health can have huge financial benefits in the long run. The healthier you are, the lower your healthcare costs will be in retirement. Preventive care, regular exercise, and healthy eating can help avoid chronic diseases and costly medical bills. You may be thinking, but I barely have enough money to cover my current living expenses. Here's the truth, even small contributions can add up over time. If you start by setting aside just $50 a month for retirement, that's a step in the right direction. As your finances improve and you find additional savings, you can gradually increase that amount. In 2025, let's pledge to prioritize our future financial health by taking retirement savings seriously. Imagine waking up in your retirement years, not worried about money but enjoying leisure activities, spending time with loved ones, or traveling the world. This is what consistent saving can lead to. The key takeaway here is that it's never too late to start, but it's also never too early. Whether you're in your 20s, 30s, or even later, taking action now can make a substantial difference down the line. Let's take a moment to discuss an area that often gets overlooked in our fast-paced lives: health and wellness. Many middle-class individuals feel immense pressure to prioritize work and financial obligations over their physical and mental well-being. However, neglecting our health can lead to serious consequences, not just for our bodies, but for our wallets too. Statistics show that chronic stress, poor diet, and sedentary lifestyles contribute to some of the top health issues in the United States, leading to increased medical expenses. According to a recent report, nearly 70% of Americans who are surveyed believe that their health will hurt their finances in retirement. In 2025, it's time to flip the script and make our health a priority. Let's break this down. Physical health. When we neglect our physical well-being, we become more susceptible to obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and numerous other health conditions. These issues often result in costly medical bills, missed workdays, and lost income. We must view health not just as an asset, but as an investment, one that can pay dividends in the form of savings down the road. Tip 1. Start incorporating some form of exercise into your daily routine. You don't have to hit the gym for hours on end. Even a brisk 30-minute walk can significantly benefit your health. Consider finding activities you enjoy, whether that's dancing, hiking, swimming, or practicing yoga. When exercising is fun, you're much more likely to stick with it long-term. Tip 2. Prioritize nutrition. A well-balanced diet fuels your body, enhances your mood, and can improve your productivity. Focus on whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Meal prepping can help you stay committed to healthy eating throughout the week and can save you money by minimizing the temptation to order takeout. Mental health is equally important. Many middle-class individuals often dismiss mental wellness, assuming it's something that can be dealt with later. The fact is, unchecked stress can lead to burnout, anxiety, and depression. Tip 3. Prioritize mental health activities. Finding time for self-care is crucial. Whether it's setting aside a few minutes daily for meditation, reading a book, or engaging in a hobby, find what helps you recharge. Don't hesitate to seek professional help if needed. Talking to a therapist can provide valuable tools and coping strategies to manage stress and improve your mental health. Tip 4. Set boundaries with work. In the pursuit of career success, it's essential to create a healthy work-life balance. Make it a point to disconnect from your work emails and phone calls after hours. Your time and mental health deserve protection. Scheduling regular breaks during your day can also prevent burnout and keep you more focused when you're working. Tip 5. Establish a solid sleep routine. Sleep is fundamental for good health. Aim for 7 to 9 hours each night to give your body adequate time to recover, recharge, and heal. Quality sleep can improve your mood, cognition, and overall health, ultimately enhancing your productivity during the day. You might be thinking, health and wellness sound great, but I don't have the time or energy. That's a common concern, especially for busy families. However, investing time into your health now can save you both time and money in the long run. Small, manageable changes can create lasting habits. For instance, if you struggle to find time for exercise, consider incorporating physical activity into your daily routine. Take the stairs instead of the elevator or park further away from your destinations to add in extra steps. Every little bit counts. Imagine a life in 2026 where you're not only physically fit, but also mentally sharp and emotionally balanced. Picture yourself being able to enjoy time with your loved ones without the burden of chronic stress or health issues weighing you down. Consider how that would feel. More energy, more freedom, and of course, less financial strain from medical expenses. Let's also remember that taking care of ourselves allows us to take care of others. Whether you're a parent, a partner, or a friend, your well-being impacts those around you. All right, everyone, there you have it. Our exploration of the middle-class habits to stop doing in 2025. From breaking free from over-reliance on credit cards to prioritizing our health and diversifying our investments, it's clear that small adjustments can lead to significant impacts on our financial and personal lives. Remember, the goal isn't just to identify bad habits, but to empower ourselves to make positive changes. Each step we take in 2025 can lead us closer to achieving our financial independence and overall happiness. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and share it with your friends and family. Let's spread the word and create a community dedicated to growth and better financial habits. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more insightful content aimed at helping you live your best life. We'd love to hear from you.